Okay, so this was a hard search to see from the observer's point of view because a lot of blocked angles here where the videotape is being shown. So the main reason to look at this is really to see what happens on this flatbed truck. So he goes barreling in again, working odor, not really working vehicles, and still suits him just fine. He gets all the way over to this drum underneath the flatbed, and here's where he really checks in and goes, oh, I see, there's something under there I want. This was a hard one for a lot of dogs because it's very deep under the flatbed in a drum, and it's diffuse all over under there. So the dogs are really having trouble picking a place where they think there's a source. And for human handlers here, you've got a bunch of objects under there that have a little bit of interest because the dogs are sniffing the odor moving on those objects. So he finally made his decision back in there, and he was correct. And that was a very nice find for him. A lot of dogs didn't find that. Now, what happens after this, speed it up a little here, they work a forklift out of sight, and they find a hide on that. And then they come around the outside of the truck here. And he's working odor, not vehicle again. And they go right back up this corridor that they first came in. So off to the side here, there's actually a hide in this metal bumper thing that comes down. That Jasper really never even pays much attention to. And they're going to run through here, and they're going to end the search. So just an interesting thing to note. The hide that's really difficult and challenging for a lot of dogs, he goes and he's drawn right to that, sorts it out. Hides that are maybe a little bit easier, he passes by, possibly because he's going so fast, he's hunting that odor that's on the wind, and he's not really strongly detailing some of these areas, and that's just his style, and it works for and against him sometimes. Clearly works for him more than against, but just an interesting thing to see, the strategy at play there. If they had another minute to search these vehicles, the strategy of moving Jasper through the area till he picks up on something would probably have worked just fine. But with 2 minutes to search, he may have needed to focus on these vehicles as individual items, get around them, work one, work another, and try to do it that way. But that's the name of this game. There was no right way to do it. You had to have a lot of things fall into place at once, a little bit of luck at play, and a good nose, which Jasper definitely has. So another very good search.